how can you as an athlete mentally warm up and prepare for a game? So you would never go into a game without physically warming up. So I want you to kind of think of the same thing, but from a mental perspective, something that you can start building into your routine of warming up that's more directed to get your head in the right place. I'm a very large fan, and I think it's a great idea to write this list down, or to use a list rather, in this mental warm up process, because it's something that you can do beforehand, you can bring with you. And so you've kind of done some of the thinking in advance, and now you're able to really like review, reflect, can totally add to the list, but you've already built that tool in preparation for it. So on this list, it's great to have a couple things. The first, what are things you do know heading into this game? So anxiety, fear of the unknown, we don't know what's going to happen, but that does not take away the fact that you know a lot of things heading into this. So write down the things you know about your training, your preparation, why you're ready. If there are some things you know about this specific game, whether it's information about that specific tournament or competition, or maybe the field or facility that it's at, whatever the case may be, have those things down to remind yourself that, like, yes, I do know this is why I'm ready. Here's some things about this game. Here's how I warm up. Here's what I kind of know what's going to happen. Have that as a segment in your list. Secondly, have a comparison you versus you. So if you have watched my video on confidence and have created a success list, this can go right in this second section as well, those things you've done well, but also think about your progress, you versus you compared to the beginning of the season or this time last year, the things that you are doing better. It's a great section to remind you that yes, you do have the skills. Another thing to have in this mental warm-up are, what are your process goals for the game? Now, we cannot control the outcome. It's just a hard fact. However, what are some of the things that you as an athlete, it's your individual personal performance or process goal that you would like to accomplish that day? It's wonderful to have that on the list to remind you, this is what my focus is today. This is what I'm working on, and help kind of shift some of that focus away from the outcome. Now, some athletes in their mental warm-up also include doing some visualization and things like that. So if that's something that you've already done or would like to add to it, absolutely. But I would really encourage you creating a list of the things you know, your successes or you versus you, and your process goals heading into any game, having that list with you, whether on your phone or a notebook, so you are able to read it over at, kind of a consistent time that works for you, or in addition to that, any time that you may need it. So I'm Dr. Megan, sport and performance psychologist. I hope this was helpful to help you unlock your MVP mindset for all of your future MVP performances.